discover content. Do what? But I'm not. Guys. Damn it. Done. Oh, that. Oh, I had that. What was that? That the original. Oh, we got school. Taking its time. And we're done. Awesome.
Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Hey, welcome in Logical. Welcome into Chile. Welcome in Chills. Welcome in Bogan. Welcome in London Girl. Great to see everybody. Hey Brian, Infinity Brian's in the house. Great to see you, dude. Everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. In another beautiful day in the UK, in the southeast of England. It's been pretty top chat. Okay, top chat. What's the difference, Chile? What's the difference between top chat and live chat? Can someone let us know? I don't really know what the difference is because when I press it kind of stays the same. It doesn't really.
If it's part of the show. Welcome
to the show.
If you don't know,
it's part of the show. I got hold of P9. Oh, you did you? Did she ask for some help? Chills? Was it her friend that was ill? That wasn't very well.
Scars and rage quit repertoires. No answers for yards.
I think live chat gets you all messages. Top chat removes some. Oh, okay, nice one too, Chili.
Lined up for your serving of Gish Galloping War.
You don't see all the messages with top chat. Okay. Thank you, guys.
I'm tired of walking into refracted shards. Poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dupe is delight.
What about the old 2020 Dr. Fauci? Have you seen any of the Fauci stuff? Well, he's up in front of Congress or all these like top politicians, and he's sitting there basically saying, "No comment, no comment. I plead the fifth or something." He was kept on saying, "It's her son's girlfriend. She's going to give it a go." Okay, dude, nice one, man. Nice one, Chills. Awesome stuff. Hello, Laura. Welcome in.
Intoxicated eight makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state.
Yeah, but he was like, he did it so many times, Logical. I was shocked.
Wonder why I was even made.
And this guy was making millions. This guy was literally making millions while people were dying. And he's sitting there, he's got the gall to sit there and basically go, "No comment." That's crazy, man. Hey, Logical, do you think he's going to get away with it? Just think he'll get away with that. They've gave her 6 months to live. Oh, man. Chemo Monday for her. Oh, dear. Hello. Yeah, Jax is in the house.
The earth is flat and we probably just won't just to go along, I said.
Holy smokes, man. 6 months. Damn. Oh, man, and let's all pray for her. Let's hope she comes through, man. For real. She's only young, right, Chills? She's only young.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Double tap for Fauci. Brian, man, I can't believe it. All the stuff that he did. I told P900 to watch your Saturday vid. She didn't know about you. Oh, she's only 26, man. Oh, gosh. Look, it worked for me. You know, what Chill sent me. And as I said before, it wasn't just one or the other. It wasn't just the chemo, what Chills was doing and all the other guys. Remember, I had that electric pulse thing from Chris FE as well, which was doing the job. Plus the Chills was given and the chemo on top. And yeah, I'm here today still, and I had a year. They gave me a year. They said it was fourth grade, or pretty dangerous, pretty serious. We can only try, man. Yeah, you can only try. I mean, if they've given you 6 months, you've got to go. You've got to alkaline your body, stop all the sugars. You've got to just change your whole diet around. She's probably doing all this already, isn't she, Chill? So she's probably doing all this. And what sort of cancer is it, Chills? Do you know? Because this seems to. Mine was an advanced stage of lymphoma. So if she's got like lymphoma cancer, like blood cancer, that's what it is. You've been poisoned. Your blood's been poisoned, basically. From what? Nobody knows, right? Because they couldn't tell me. I asked them. I said to them, "How can you treat something that you don't know what it is?" That's what I was asking them all these questions, and they just couldn't answer it. They couldn't answer it. I don't even know. Remember to use both indica and sativa oils, as both help in different ways for different people. Yep, good point, Shirley. Yeah, you're gonna have different benefits. I would think as well. Yeah, from indica and sativa, for sure. It's some internal thing that has spread, Chills. Yeah. Hold on, what am I doing here? Where's Mungo? You gone? Where's Mungo? Mungo gone. Well, man, you know, you can. So what we say, you can only try it. You can only try it. If it's that serious, you know, you might as well try it. See, I think when it gets into like I think it's different with what I had. I mean, if it gets into like, you know, into tissue and breasts and breast cancer and all this sort of stuff, I think it's a lot different than what I had. See, although mine was advanced, it wasn't really in any tissue. It was more like blockage of the lymph system and stuff like this. And there's ways of flushing that out. Do you know what? Jax, you might be interested in this, and a few guys out in the chat. I found out, do you know cleavers? Do you know the bloody things, the little ball buds, you know, that stick to you? You know, the thing that sticks to you when you use kids? That has got amazing medicinal properties. And for cleaning out your lymph system, right? Go and pick some of that, bit of water, chop it up, bit of water into the blender, leave it for like, put a bit of water, put it in the fridge, and then 24 hours, drink it. It's meant to have amazing properties. I was flabbergasted. I was like, what, this stuff? What, the little ball sticky bud things? You can even eat that. You can even eat the sticky buds. Some of the things they hide. Why did they hide all this good information? This information could help anyone that's ill, and you know, if they knew what to go out and pick and how to flush the system and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, cleavers clear out the lymph node system. They flush it all out. I was amazed that this, you know, this weed that I've grown up with does that. I couldn't believe it. Hey, good morning, Simon. Good morning.
Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal.
Yeah, the little sticky buds. You know the little ball things? When you walk through them sometimes. You walk through them and you get all these little round balls stuck to you, right? Hello, Gaz. Welcome in. Yeah, they're called cleavers. And, holy smokes, man. I was so shocked. Sticky willies, burrs. Oh, they're called all different. Yeah, I couldn't. They've got amazing properties. She's pretty cool, right? It's a pretty cool thing. Love Mungo Jerry. Check out this song from The Prospects. Check out his song from The Prospects. Okay, that's a different. My dog got covered in sticky willies. Sticky. I picked a bunch out of the grow rug. Yeah, they stick to everything, right? Hello, Calm. 12 years later, still no curvature ever proven. Absolutely. It's been infiltrated, the flat Earth, by a bunch of idiots. We can't help that. We just move on, crack on. Zero curvature anywhere on Earth, curving into a heliocentric spinning globe fantasy cult. Yeah, it's pure imagination, isn't it? And the whole helio model is just imagination, theory and mathematical nonsense. That's what it is. It's the complete opposite from reality. I mean, these guys will defend their belief so much. Right? You could literally establish reality in front of them. You could pick up a ball and some water and pour it on the ball in front of them, right? And they can see what's happening. It's not attaching to the ball. In fact, it needs to be contained. You need to hold a bowl below it to contain the water, stop it from going all over the floor. So you could establish reality in front of them. Then you could ask them, now where do you live? And they're still going to say, I live on a ball with water attached to it in a vacuum. It's... what? But we've just established reality. So anything outside of this is mathematical, theoretical nonsense. It isn't reality. This is reality. If it is reality, well, you should be able to demonstrate your claim in reality. You should be able to demonstrate it in front of me, which you cannot. You cannot demonstrate it, right? So it's imagination. Bam. I've just looked cleavers up, and yes, it's a powerful herb for lymph node clearance, urinal health, also. I couldn't believe it, Jax. I could not believe it. I've never heard any mention about cleavers before. That's crazy if it's so good. Yeah, go and check it out. Check out cleavers and the lymph node system. Honestly, I was amazed. I was actually amazed. I will say, what, this thing I've grown up with all my life could have saved me back in the day. And everyone is just completely oblivious to it. Everybody's oblivious to this. Dry them, grind them up, put in your flour. Okay, what's that site?
I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat.
Yeah, I've now can you link it for me? Calm down. Can you put the link in there? I don't. It might be on the list. I'm not too sure though. I'm not 100% sure that I put it on the list. But yeah, we'll take a look for sure. The government documents talking about a non-rotating flat Earth. Yeah. I've played a video before, Calm. Showing all the documents, which was really pretty interesting. Miles of fun. Don't steal my sunshine.
I know it's not for me. Making sure I'm not.
I'll find it. Oh, okay, nice one, dude. Nice one. Thank you for that. Let's just do a little, because they like to clamp down on me with this track for some reason. So I've got to give it a little pause and a little talk. Have a great weekend, everyone. Got to go paint. Much love. Take care, Too Chilly. I appreciate you popping in this morning, man. Thank you very much. Hey, good morning, Brendan. Awesome stuff. Hi, Brendan, man. I'm impressed with your guitar work, man. Honestly, I think you'll have that in no time, man. If you just a little bit of practice, I think you'll have that down in no time. Good stuff, man. Awesome. Another healing plant in my garden. Thanks for that. I'm still kind of shocked about it though, Jax. That thing that used to, them little sticky bud thing, them plant, they could have actually improved my health tenfold back when I was ill. I told her about chaga, tea, lemons, baking soda, alkaline, no sugar. Yep. All good stuff. All good stuff, Chills. It's basically what I did. But, you know, it depends. I think it might depend on what sort of thing she's got as well. And how far, what stage it's in. You know, it's stage 5, man. That could be stage 4. You might have a chance, a little, but, you know, I don't want to give any false hope, man. I mean, I really don't. All I'm saying is that it worked for me. I don't know if it was the combination of things happening there, but it worked for me. Somehow I got through it. And the chemo wasn't great, man. It was I've got it, David. I was more on about my nerves, but I appreciate it, mate. Yes, practice is. Now I was really impressed, Brent. You've definitely improved. You've definitely improved. You can see it. You can see the improvement. Yeah, awesome stuff, man. Some of them did look a bit technical and a bit tough, though, Brent. But mate, you got that. You got that. Yo, Banner. Yo, Slo's just saying good morning to everybody from over there in Germany. My auntie's niece was given 6 months and she's still here 10 years on. Yeah. Yeah. So it's, you know, it does work, right? It does work if you, she takes it daily. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So get on it. And we will definitely be giving out prayers here. I hope you come through. Yeah, it's going to be a real tough time, man. Be some ups and downs, and just try and get yourself mentally prepared as well as physically prepared, because the physical side of it, your physicality goes down, you lose a bit of weight. I lost quite a lot of weight. I really did. But yeah, I've put it all back on now, and probably a little bit more. Probably a little bit more as well. Hello, Carey. Welcome in. Inside the bird, inside a plane. Must be Dave. Who's on the train? Oh, I quite like that. Inside a bird, inside a plane. Must be Dave. Who's on the train? Positive thoughts her way. Yes, yes. That's what it's about. These good vibes, good energy. And hopefully, you know, she come through. You know, that's what we want. You know, 24 years old is crazy. Yeah. My mum had a huge tumour, touch and go with her, but she's now good 7 years later. Awesome stuff. Old school cheesy tunes. Blitzing. Yeah. It's bizarre, isn't it? Do you think sugar's got something to do with this? Do you think it's something to do with sugars? Too much sugar? Just too much toxins in your blood? I mean, what is it? What's causing this? Because this is what I had has never been in my family, so it's not passed down or anything like this. I'm the first to have this. I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, but not too bad, and I did used to years ago. So I'm just trying to, you know, figure out what actually sort of started it. Could it be in the air? Sugar is a poison, Brendan says. I've been saying that. Yeah, it's like the most. It's a legal drug. That's what sugar is. Sugar's highly addictive. Highly addictive. I love sugar though. I can't give up Coke. The brown, the brown liquid. Yeah. Yeah, I don't touch anything like that anymore, London girl. Dance Anthems 2002. Yeah. So yeah, we know. So no one ever thinks of cocaine. They mix all kinds of shit in it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's basically a legal drug. It's cheaper than cocaine. It's a pound costs a pound, right? Damn. Like yeah. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol no more. One of those things, you know, that you've got to get. Coke is cocaine for children. Yeah. To get that sugar thing going. I mean, do you remember the old sweet shops that we used to have? Remember the old sweet shops where it was just pure, like a massive wall sweet? Do you remember Pick a Mix? Do you remember Pick a Mix when you used to go into like the sweet shop and you had that big thing and you used to just lift up? I'll have, was it 20 grams of that, 20 grams of that, 20. It was insane. These were for kids. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, the penny sweets we used to have, yeah. Woolies Pick and Mix, yeah. I remember all these. I remember there just being a pick. Do you remember the shop Martin's? Do you remember when Martin's was about? Yeah, we had a Martin's right near me, and it was like one side of the wall was just all sweets. The other side was toys. You know, the little toys things and stupid marbles and all this sorts. And then you had your papers, you know, your cigarettes, and but it was mainly a sweet shop for children. The cough candies. Oh, forgot about those. 2 ounces of good weed. Other day, 600 pesos. 25 quid. Send me some, Kerry. Bloody hell, I'll give you a oneer. I'll send you 100 quid. I'll send you 100 quid for how many ounces is that? Bloody hell. £12.50 an ounce. Hey, good morning, Liv. Powders are a Trojan horse to get the enemy into your body. Yeah, but be so careful. They were my favourite, the cough candies. Yeah, the cough candies were lovely, weren't they? Especially the little ones. I'll tell you what were really nice as well, Jax. You're going to remember these. Remember the rhubarb and custards? Remember you had that little sweet, it was yellow one side, and I think it was purple the other side. I can't remember, but it had that little coating of like that dusty white stuff. They were lovely, weren't they? Rhubarb and custards. Who remember those? Puff candies were lovely. Yeah. You're taking me back now. Wow. Sherbet dips, yeah. With the bit of licorice, right? You had the licorice thing coming out the end, the sherbet dip. I didn't like the licorice. I just used the licorice to eat the sherbet. Yeah, I'll put rhubarb and custards up there. Yeah, the old rhubarb. Highland toffees. Wham bars. Sugar equals white death. Fruit salads. Okay. Sort of raspberry pink and yellow. Yeah, raspberry pink. Yeah. When I wake up, I love strawberry milk bottles, lemon bonbons, and blackjack. Yeah, blackjacks were quite nice, weren't they? They were the only kind of. Were they slightly licoricey, but not too bad? Very. They were quite nice though. My mum bought a bag of them the other day, the Gowans, the Dantes. Brown sugar is great. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to have to try and get onto that. I got sent the shops to buy a quart of citrus drops, and I did. They were licorice but sweet. Yeah, they were not like your typical licorice. They were quite, yeah, they had a nice taste to them. I have brown sugar, but I have sugar and only have it in my tea and coffee, but need to cut that. Yeah, we got to cut down our sugars, guys. Honey is the answer. I know this is probably a really silly question, but you know the term milk and honey. Does honey actually go with milk? Does it actually go with milk? Can you actually mix milk and honey together? And what does it taste like? Because I was thinking, well, can I have like coffee, milk, and honey all in the same? Because I'm really thinking of ways. I need to get rid of sugar out of my diet again. Yes, I have milk and honey. Yeah, yes, local honey cures hay fever. Oh, cool. I'll try it and have to. Yeah, so it does work. I stopped sugar about 3 years ago. Should have stopped way back. And put turmeric in it. So milk, honey, and turmeric. I told you that years ago. Oh, did you, Chills? I probably forgot. I've been through quite a lot, Chills. My hummingbirds go through about a pound of sugar per week. Dang. Pound of sugar a week. I go through about 1.5 gallons of honey every month. Holy smokes! I mean, honey's not cheap, right, Brian? It's not a cheap product, is it? If you want the good stuff, you want the real good stuff. It's not cheap unless you've got probably a little, a beekeeper nearby that you could probably source off them. You might be able to get it a little cheaper. Not too sure, but yeah, when you start looking at the real good honey, the price starts to go up. I must be spending a fortune. I have a lot of hummingbirds. What a lovely little bird, though, to have around. Is that just like in your garden, Laura? The hummingbirds? Is that just like there's just a lot of them around, and they're in your garden? Or do you actually you've actually got them as kind of pets, like in an aviary or something? Yeah, I know, Chills. I know. They tested all the supermarket honeys, didn't they? And they all failed. All of them have got some sort of syrup, corn syrup, or some sort of syrupy additive to it. All of them have. So yeah, be careful. The best thing, as I said, if you can source it from like a farm or something like that, I'm sure they do some pretty good products on Amazon, actually, when it comes to honey. But again, you're gonna have to really look into it, and I think the good stuff's quite expensive. No, it's illegal to keep them. Okay, yeah. Awesome. So Laura's got these like hummingbirds naturally around in her garden and things like that. That's awesome, man. Yes, Banner, Amazon. Yeah. I did take a look, Jules. So milk and honey is a thing. It is an actual thing. You can milk and honey together. And what's the ratio, guys? If I filled up a glass of milk. If I filled up a glass of milk, what was it, like a teaspoonful of honey? What, 2 teaspoons full of honey? A bit of turmeric. Hummingbirds are brutal. Yeah, I saw a thing on that, Jax, about all the parrots in London, the parakeets and that, and they're just acclimatizing perfect. I mean, the weather right now is perfect for them, right? They're going to thrive. Right, let's move it on, because I don't want to get striked. And we've got some pretty good vids today, guys, actually. A lot of honey in the shops on mixed honeys. Best to go to your local beekeeper. Yeah, great advice. Trial and error, Banner.
Est-ce que vous connaissez la différence entre la Terre et puis le monde?
So yeah, I'm gonna are parrots edible? Brian.
On l'a jamais vu de.
I don't know, Brian. Ask the illegal immigrants. They'll probably tell you. I remember when all the Albanians come over here and the Polish, and one of their favourite food is carp, right? Fresh carp, straight out. And in the UK, carp are seen as kind of, you know, almost kind of like holy. You know, you can't, you never eat carp. And all these guys are from over in Europe, you know, and they have carp for their like Christmas Day and all this sort of stuff, right? So they're out there fishing for carp and nets and all this, and you know, people have come across them. I see a video of a guy coming across like this pole in the ground, and it was that there was a net attached to it, and yeah, they were trying to catch carp to eat, and that's a real no-no in the UK. You're not allowed to eat them, are you? They're like kind of like a protected species. Well, I think most fish are in the UK, but yeah. So they do eat. These people, they do eat things that we don't eat over here. Like we don't fish out carp at the river and eat it, do we? Over here, people just think, man, that's really out of order. But yeah, it happens, man. It happens. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the parakeets were being eaten, you know, plucked and fried. And they eat the swans and the ducks. Yeah, the swans, ducks. They eat carp. They eat everything that you're not meant to eat in the UK. They eat. Oh dear. No, I've got nothing against Poles. I've got nothing. I like Polish people, actually. Pretty cool people. They're the ones I've met, and the Albanians that I've met. Yeah, you get the dodgy ones, right? That, you know, want to take over all the drugs and all that. But you know, I've met some really cool Albanians, Polish people, Russians. You know, it's pretty mixed in this town. I like poles. I like pole dancers. Slow likes pole dancers. They went back as they couldn't afford it in London. Yeah, it's a pretty expensive place to live now, isn't it, London? But saying that, London, Essex probably ain't that much difference, you know.
Okay, right now, Houston, the voltage is looking good. And we had a pretty large bang associated with the caution and warning there. And as I recall, maybe you were the one that had
Right, let's check what we've got down here, guys. Let's check what we've got down here today. Oh, we've got a little legend. Now let me just... Oh, hang on. Are they actually in order? Yeah, they're in order. They're in order. Okay, so we watch that lot first. Pretty good ones on there. And then we can watch, I think Lev's there as well. We've got Lev, James, the new scanner guy. We've got a crazy, massive iceberg I don't know. Have you seen the footage from Greenland of that huge iceberg turning over? It's pretty insane, that. It really is insane, actually. We've got Tommy Rogers there. Batano in the alley. Backyard birthday bash. The 25th. When was that? When was that? We've got another Tommy there on the moon. We've got an autodidactic. Who were really the convicts? We've got all the records. We've got all the records. Autodidactic. Campbell, we've got all the records. Level Earth Observer. Yeah, we watched that the other day. We'll watch it again though. We got Evening Cruise. Nice little grow. This grow's insane. An absolute insane grow. We've got a Carl Vernon on there. We've got Jim, Sky Free. Couple of Richards. We've got Wild Man. We've got Gaz. Another Gaz. Furnace Forest. I wanted to take a look at these two, but I like to play the latest one. So we'll play this later on. We can wait on these two. It's Chatsworth House. So I think a lot of people know about Chatsworth House. So yeah, that's what's on the what's on for today, guys. Pretty good stuff. Let's well, this is it. Let's play this. Play this, guys. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back in a sec, and then we'll start at the bits.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kevin, come on over here and tell him what time it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice, Kevin. All right, now get out of here. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Yeah. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, come on, man. Yo, higher than an F-16 in Walgreens. Trying to find some eye drops at the bottom of the Listerine. What? Well, I'm Mr. Clean when I step on the scene. But yo, how did I get here? And what does this all mean? The last thing I remember was way back in September. Johnny had a doobie, it was groovy full of pleasure. But I probably didn't measure the amount I should have taken. Now I'm standing on the feeling, and this feeling got me shaking. Yo, I get the bacon with my better crocker, baby. We dishing out delectables, yeah. They tasty, so yeah, it's amazing. Now come and get this slice. And if they try to take my herb, I'll say, take my wife. But Kevin, you're not married. Oh shit, it's getting scary. I'm mixing up my history, my memories are buried. And I don't have a clue what's real or imaginary. So take heed, my children, cause this story's cautionary. Yeah, I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. What? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Come on now. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint. So I was standing in the corner of the kitchen by myself, eyeing up the pop brownies on the top shelf. I'm thinking maybe just a nibble or two, but I didn't eat dinner, so I gobbled down too. Oh shit. I fucking blew.
Hey, welcome in, Dirt. Great to see you. Brian was killed by a cat. Welcome in, Tarmo.
I'm feeling like a clown at a funeral luncheon. I'm a goner, man. I
Missed the cat for 18 months and 16 days now, and it will be permanent missing now.
Goddamn hors d'oeuvre through my knife for a curve.
shame,
But
so-
I could be the hero that this party deserves. So I boot and rally, sink the last cup. Turns out it was my team's cup. Fuck, I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance.
This is for anyone in the chat who wants to watch the gig, not for day play. It's two hours. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it afterwards. I say, Brent, or I'll watch it later or something. This is 33. Third cat attack in July. But so yeah, the yeti infiltration, right? It's always been infiltrated, right, Flat Earth, but it's pretty prominent now, isn't it, with some of these characters all got military backgrounds. Ches talks about it sometimes, you know, and they all seem to come into Flat Earth just to grift, just to make a bit of money, you know. Which it's not a good look, is it, really? You know, if you're trying to get some sort of truth out there and all you're worried about is money all the time, you know, grifting and making up stuff to get money, and it's just really bad look. People should just try and get away from the money thing when it comes to Flat Earth. Just try and just demonetize your channel. Pretty easy. Demonetize it, and then you won't ever worry about it again. And then you can play music like I do. You can literally play most music. Yes, I'll get called up on get pulled on a couple of tunes, but basically I can play most tracks. If it isn't on their main site, or if it isn't, you know, got millions of views, or I can normally play it.
Coffee in the joint, yo, that's right.
So yeah, this has been going on for absolutely years, like a decade. The infiltration of Flat Earth by these characters, and you know, when you see Flat Earthers obsessed with bloody globers and everything they do and they say, they've got their personal numbers, and these guys that want to literally tear down Flat Earth or incommunicado with these globers, or incommunicado with Flat Earthers, and they've got personal numbers and all this weird, really strange. That's why, you know, the Shady Bunch, they're all connected, by the way. Did you know that? All them people on that screen, they're all connected. Me, I'm not connected to any of them. We just do our thing over here, right? You know, yes, I might clown someone like I've done with Roger and Harmon, but it was nothing bad, was it? It was a bit of light-hearted clowning, that's all. It wasn't bad. I made a song. Oh, in fact, should we listen to the song? Should we listen to the song? Let's listen to the song before we go. A little treat. A little treat. Yeah, if you want to hear this song from now on, you're gonna have to say in the chat, and I'll put on the hold on. Put on the diss track.
My beer's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see at all. And even if I could, it'd all be gray. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Beer's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see at all. And even if I could, it'd all be gray. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Dear Ben,
I wrote, but you still ain't calling. I left my email, my cell, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 1,000 letters back in autumn, you must not have got them. There probably was a problem with my drunk ass or something. Sometimes I scribbles addresses to drunk when I jot them. But anyways, fuck it, what's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend left me too, and now I'm a couch father. And if I had a daughter, guess what I would call her? I'ma name her Banner. I know you dislike grifters, and I'm sorry, but my friend Harmon would protect me and said, don't worry. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even copy all your shit. I even tried to get a tan. I got a room full of your posters and pictures, man. I like that shit you did with Flat Earth too. That shit was fat. Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back just to chat. Truly yours, your biggest tosser. This is Roger.
My fear's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see at all. And even if I could, it'd all be gray. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Dear Banner, you still ain't called or wrote. It's like you can't be bothered. I'm kinda worried, I think it's fucked up. You don't answer Roger. If you didn't wanna talk to me in your chat box, I'm just one parson. But you could've signed an autograph for Harmon. That's my boyfriend, man, he's 6 years old. He waited in the blistering cold for you for 6 days, and you still said no. That's really cold, man, you're like he's fucking idle. He wants to be like you, man, he like you more than I do. I ain't mad though, because I do tell a lie or two. Remember when I tried to meet Duffy in Denver? He blanked me, dude. He said he would call back, see, we're just the same. I never knew my father neither. He used to go skateboarding with my mom, and I was left on the sleepers. I can relate to what you're saying in your chat, so when I have a shitty day, I drift away and scratch my nutsack, cause I ain't got nothing else, and it helps when I'm depressed, Banner. I even got a tattoo of your face on my chest. Sometimes I go skateboard until I bleed like alcohol. It's another buzz for me. See, everything you say is real, and I respect you cause you tell it. Harmon's jealous cause I talk about you 24/7, but he don't know you like I know you, Banner. No one does. He only knows what's it's like to be gay growing up. You gotta call me, man. I'll be your biggest fan you ever lose. Sincerely yours, Roger. P.S. We should be together too.
My beer's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see at all. And even if I could, it'd all be gray. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Dear Banner, Mr. the good to talk to his fan. These'll be the last pubes I ever send yo ass. I spent 6 months now and still no word. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote the address on them perfect, Banner. I'm on the freeway right now, doing 90 in my ride. I just guzzled down 10 beers, dare me to drive. Well, it's too late now. I'm on 1,000 downers now. I'm drowsy. All I wanted was a lousy letter or a call, Banner. I rip all your pictures of my wall. See, Banner, that of I'm trying to talk. Hey, Banner, that's Harmon screaming in the trunk. But I didn't clown the dude, I just tied him up. See, I'm not like you, cause if he suffocates, he'll suffer more, and then he'll die too. We gotta go, almost at the bridge now. Oh shit, I forgot. How am I supposed to get this shit out? Shit out, shit out, shit out, shit out.
Time gone cold, wondering why I can't see at all. And even if I could, it'd all be gray. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Oh, well, that's funny, right? That's
Okay. All right, let's take him out.
terrible at smoking weed.
I don't know how to do it though, Chills.
Thanks, yo.
I mean, you could probably clip it out somehow. Clip it out there somehow. I don't know how you would do it. Oh, right. Okay, we start the videos in 7 minutes, guys. We give it 7 minutes. Start at 1:30. All right, take care, Simon. Have a great day, dude. Hey, welcome in on. I think Manna complains too much. I might complain. I think it's because I'm 55 years old, Honor. I think the older you get, the more you complain. This is the BBC. Is it? The first I know, post. You get a program that you can clip out. You can cut out clips on YouTube. Put it on my. Have you got a link or something to that, Chills? I could take a look at that program. Banner's Beef Club. Post. No, I ain't got no beef. Look, I really haven't got no beef with Roger or Harmon, right? I'm literally just clowning them because of what happened when I tried to apologise, right? So it's all happened since then. All the memes and everything. It was all just a bit of a troll, right? So, but they deserved it. They deserved it. I think Harmon and Roger have had enough now anyway. Time to move on. I'll have to look at my laptop later and see. Okay, Chills, no problem. I'll take a look. I'll just type in. I'll type it into Google and see what it comes up with. Video clipping from YouTube program or something. I'll put something in there. Hopefully it'll come up with something. Look, Harmon's alright. Roger's alright. It's just that, you know, you shouldn't lie. You shouldn't lie. There's repercussions when you lie. Hello, Graham. Welcome in. I'll just turn the screw on them. That's all right, Jill. I'll just turn the screw a little bit on them for a couple of weeks. It was all in jest. It was a bit of fun. I was having fun doing it. I don't think Roger and Harmon were having much fun, but that's what happens, Harmon, when you white knight for people. Google, Chills, Google probably come up with something, wouldn't it, if I just type it in? It'd probably come up. New programs I can look at. I did have one, but I can't remember what it was and how to use it, actually. It's when I first, the videos that I uploaded to my channel, all the early ones, the actual videos you can watch, that's the program. I can't remember what program it was. But that was a free program. That was completely free. Can't remember. I think I used to download it, change the title, then re-upload it to YouTube. So I think that's the way I used to do it. I can't really remember. think that's about it. Awesome. I like that video, Jackson, that song. So it looks like Tommy's getting a good old spraying over there in Canada. I'm surprised that you ain't got an X over your head, Tommy. That's what they normally do. That's when you know you're a marked man. If the X marks the spot is directly over your head. It's all the time here in this town. There's always a big X, and then they start gridding. I think Suits has seen it as well. He's got the X. A few of us, I think. Who else has Big Jim as well? Has seen the X above his head. Talking way too much truth, guys. Way too much truth. It's the only way they can dumb you down. Look at this. That's just going to spray. Look, it's starting to spread. It's starting to spread already. Look, no dissipation. It's not dissipating. It's just through the whole sky. Normally it'd dissipate around here, wouldn't it? But no. And now it's starting to spread.
Bastards. Cameron. Joe.
July 31st, 2026. 7:15. Usually the sun's like right over here. It's moving south. Rising. It rises. Instead of going straight up, it goes like this in an angle. Comes around right here and comes back down in an angle and goes like that. Oh yeah. And zoom in a little bit more.
Daylight moon. I love a daylight moon.
So there's the moon.
Oh, moonset, sunrise. Yeah.
Sun. Clear day. I'm in the high 90s. Should be hitting hundreds, triples tomorrow. Yep. That's gonna do it. Everybody try to have a good day. Peace out.
Samo, shut your zesty Estonian ass up. What's wrong with saying, yeah, I like that video, Jax? It's just the way I talk. Saying it's lazy and... What's your problem? Get your zesty ass to the gay parade, Samo. Wearing your pink and black polka dot lycra pants.
You were looking at a horde of...
This is crazy, right? This is in Spain at the moment, and literally, this is at the border. They've literally, all these are men from, what's it, Morocco or something, and they've all just ended up on the beach of some Spanish port or something, and they're just there's waves of these guys just enter in and cheer in, and it's insane.
Migrants that are pouring out of North Africa and going into Spain. Mostly military-age men.
I mean, where's the women? There's no women there. Can you spot a single woman? So where's the women and kids? That's what they like to make out. Oh, they're women and children. I don't see any women and children whatsoever.
Mostly military-age men.
There's none. Look at this. This is on the beach. Look, they're coming in, just thousands of them.
Some folks comparing this to World War Z. You can see them piling out of the back of trucks even. This is a massive staged event.
What the hell?
An invasion, but some 40,000 people.
Can't the police do something? Can't the... I'm sure if this was happening in the UK, there'd be a bunch of police there. But they probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't. Not in the UK. They'd probably just let them straight in the UK as well, to be honest.
Staged on purpose and being used to cause disruption inside of
Vision, that's what it all causes. When you're seeing images like this, it's obviously, you know, they want you to see what they want you to see, right?
Spain. Very interesting that this is coming on the heels of Trump being ticked off at Spain. Nothing screams staged.
This dude literally opened the door. What is he, like Spanish military or something? He's literally opened the door, just let them all
More
in.
than officials
police.
opening the gates.
Yeah, the police.
And that's
It's actually
exactly what
police.
just happened there on the Moroccan side. Multiple cities already seeing a massive influx of migrants within Spain. It's overwhelming. This is the tactic that we've witnessed George Soros and company and others use over the years to send migrants just like this into areas and overwhelm them. So this is what's going on large scale.
And how did they organise this? How did they organise this? And then have all the TV cameras there ready to record it.
Invasion. They're robbing houses, they're looting vehicles, and it's pure mayhem in the streets. And you can see as much in these clips.
What, so they've come over from, you're telling me these have come over from Morocco and then just started riots? Started chucking stones and rocks and started rioting and robbing people? Is this the first thing they did? Holy smokes.
These are young, again, military
Looks like another huge psyop. Right?
age men in there
Cause that
causing
division.
nothing but pure chaos. This is an invasion. This is like war. Some saying that Rome invaded Britain with 40,000 people, and it looks like some 40,000 have been sent into this place by design. I'm not sure when the waves are going to end.
How do they get onto the beach? All these thousands and thousands of people. Look, it even goes up here, look. Right up there, right up the hill. Completely. What? They're just opening the doors and there's police there and they're jumping out the back of trucks and. Yeah.
Because again, they're coming in
Staged.
off the ocean. As you can see here, they're coming in out of the back of trucks. This was a massive planned operation. And I just can't help but think of World War Z myself when I look at some of the imagery coming out of here. So, who's behind this? We're going to dig and try to find out, but they're now saying 50,000 illegals sent in, at least, as chaos unfolds. I'll leave a link.
What were they do? Were they going around, cities in Morocco just rounding up all the men? How did they organise this? And then, perfectly situated for the camera people, all come up and record it all.
With more information,
it's not
join
really
us at the
suspicious that much, is it?
live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, here on Dabu 77.
Completely insane. OBS thingy built into on the right of the number plate. Oh, it had an OBS control on the keyboard, Tarmo. Pretty cool. Hello, Martin. Welcome in. do you think they might be joining the What do you think they're going in there to join the Spanish army? Chills. Could be saying like that, right? Fighting age men. Exactly what they said. Look at that awesome bit of footage. Shout out to Sky Free. Excuse me.
us humans, however
What's
much,
this?
you know, and I'm guilty of this, you know, I call people morons and I get frustrated and get angry quite often.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, they're trying to ban spaces for these camper vans, right? Because they don't like people being, you know, able to jump in a vehicle and live in it for a while. They can't stand that. They really don't like that. They don't want you being outside of the matrix, you know, living in these. So yeah, I think they're stopping all like the spaces where you can park these up, which is kind of crazy, right?
Some of the idiocracy, a lot of the idiocracy and a lot of the dumbness about society, and why when it's done on such a grand scale, it seems to drag us all down, doesn't it? But with all that said, there's an element of society, a percentage that will...
Yeah, they just don't like people being self-sufficient. They want you buying all your stuff from supermarkets and paying extortionate prices for absolutely awful food. We've all seen the degrade of food over the last 30 years. It's got so bad.
Always be resourceful, that will always look at alternatives. They will always see how something can be overcome. And I like that. Of course, it's resourceful. It's, in many circumstances, it's inspiring because it's rare. But when you see it, it's typically people doing things that are a little bit out of the ordinary. Yeah. Let's go to specifics here. What am I talking about, right? Well, with the cost of living crisis, half a basket of food costing a couple of weeks' work and all that malarkey, rent going through the roof, house prices going through the roof, and just generally the system just going to shizer. What a lot of people...
I think I bought 5 items the other day in Asda's, and it cost me 20 quid. I come back with like 10 pence.
Decided to
£19.90 it cost me
to decide to do,
and I was
a
just
very much a growing trend is to
what do you do?
Have a motorhome, and a lot of people have made the decision to stay in it and stay in it permanently or semi-permanently. Yeah, because of any number of reasons, like I mentioned, you know, costs, a more flexible lifestyle, coming away from the matrix hamster wheel state that just wants to grab you and trap you in your 15-minute city. And a lot of people have said, niche, no thank you very much. When that happens and people get a little bit too independent, right, you can expect more of this, of course, can't you? Yeah, like being banned. Yeah, because they'll look at this and think, oh, look at these people making sound, independent decisions, and oh, they're flexible and they're not trapped in their 15-minute city. So how can we destroy that? So, you know, they'll have their little local council.
They always
meetings,
destroy something good, don't they?
How can we
they always...
How can we destroy it? So expect things like...
Or they milk it down, or they just commercialise it, or they always do something to something new that's come in, something good. Yeah, let's take it, let's toxify it, turn it crap, let's turn it...
Restrictions to the point where now popular seaside destinations where you might want to rock up and be near the sea and be free, you won't be able to do that. And you won't be able to put your tables out and just be able to sit in the rare sun devastating heat effect that we get in this country. You won't be able to do those things because being an independent, free-thinking spirit, yeah, you might also inspire others to be that level of free-thinking and independent. And of course, the system can't have that, and therefore expect a whole lot more bans and just disturbance and just generally effing things up for you, because it's happening. Ta-ta.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
All right. Evening garden cruise time.
Check out this. This dude is in the, I think it's the Santa Cruz Mountains. Look at this. Look at this grow that he's got going. It's completely insane.
Smaller farm.
He's got like 4 or 5 rows of this stuff. It just goes on and on.
I'm a believer in the siesta lifestyle. take a nap in the afternoon, and then come out again in the evening when it's cool.
That's what it's about, guys.
Santa Cruz.
What an unbelievable location. Look at this. Stunning. Beautiful place to grow. High altitude, so it's a little bit higher, nearer to the sun.
Got Grateful Dead
Good air.
flying from a satellite from outer space. Spanning time. Amazing. Oop. I had a little casualty here, so this is what I'm doing. I'm just tying up some of these plants. They've been growing fast and they got ahead of me a little bit. But this is a really special garden. Yeah, I've been growing here over 10 years in these beds. Which is just the beginning for a lot of people, but anyway, yeah, like these branches, I need to tie these up. Oh my god, these are I believe Iran Cambodian. Wild. So it's a lot of work, but you get to choose when you do it sometimes, and that's cool. A lot of work though. All right. Yeah, raised beds, continuous raised beds are probably the most productive setup, in my opinion. The only downside is you're confined to rows, so you can't. I mean, I built these little steps so I can cruise through, but anyway, I never ended up putting mulch over the irrigation this year. Just got busy. Anyway, anyone considering like small homestead craft canvas farm lifestyle, I fear it's gonna go extinct because right now the world is run by people
An amazing
who don't
growth.
value
Mountains Santa Cruz.
this sort of activity or way of life, and that's sad. But anyway, having fun while it's here. It's just cool being out here at night. It's our vegetable garden actually, but tree house. Giant mulberry, Pakistani mulberry tree. Alright.
I love this clip. We've got a Russian astronaut embarrassing all the Americans here with his antics on the International Space Station. The Russian astronaut is Oleg Kononenko. Oleg is in the middle of our screen here with his arms folded. Oleg's movement and actions on the space station here are so daft, so obvious that he gives the game away for all to see, and it's so damning that you can see the look of embarrassment upon his fellow thespians' mates' faces here. So let's check Oleg out. Like I said, you want to pay particular attention to the faces of Oleg's colleagues. And of course, watch how Oleg moves around the space station. At points he seems to fly about with his arms folded, turn around, and is able to come backwards, park in tight spots, all without seemingly touching anything in this so-called weightless environment. Incredibly impressive. So let's have a look.
In the back row, from left to right, Andy Mogensen, Frank Rubio, Dmitry Patelin, Jasmine Mugbeli, and Satoshi Furukawa. Konstantin Borisov on the left in the front row, along with Nikolai Chub, Sergei Prokopiev, Oleg Kononenko, and in the far right in the front row.
Just seeing that was ridiculous. You've had Oleg fly forwards, look at something, fly backwards, and then it was almost as if he hit a giant spring and he bounced back forwards towards the screen.
In the back row, from left to right, Andy Mogensen, Frank Rubio, Dmitry Patelin, Jasmine Mugbeli, and Satoshi Furukawa. Konstantin Borisov on the left in the front row.
Ridiculous.
Along with Nikolai Chub, Sergei Prokopiev, Oleg Kononenko, and in the far right in the front row, Laurel O'Hara.
How's he doing that? How's he moving and parking himself there and travelling backwards? That's ridiculous. And now he's bouncing up and down. How is he able to change his directional vector? Just like the other astronauts doing the same bouncing act that I've highlighted in the past. Look how embarrassed his colleagues are here. They know what Oleg's doing gives the game away. More bouncing. And look how awkward his colleagues look here. What I love is Oleg in a minute flying backwards, seemingly able to stop.
Once again, we're standing by for the voice communications to sync up with the video that we're seeing. We should be getting underway here momentarily.
Yeah, you watch Oleg now fly backwards in a second from... Give it a minute here.
Stand by for 2 more minutes.
Alright, get ready for this. Get ready. Oleg's going to fly backwards here, stop on the spot, and then start bouncing. Watch. Flying backwards, stops, and then starts bouncing. It's ridiculous.
In the back row...
Just want to come back to that scene again, just quickly. Pops it down, folds his arms, flies backwards, stops on a dime, and then starts bouncing. Absolutely ridiculous.
In the back row, from left to right, Andy Mogensen.
And we'll just see this clip again once more where he does similar silly stuff. I want you to note how he's able to park, twist, turn, go backwards and park in between those people and stop without touching anything. Incredible stuff. Space fans, enlighten me. Because this is obvious fraudulent pantomime on display here.
Frank Rubio, Dmitry Patelin, Jasmine Mugbeli, and Satoshi Furukawa. Konstantin Borisov on the left in the front row, along with Nikolai Chub, Sergei Prokopiev, Oleg Kononenko, and in the far right in the front row, Laurel O'Hara.
Check this out for parking. Amazing. Now, I've got to give it to Oleg. He made an absolute fool of everyone here and smiled whilst doing it. So fair play to him for that. You got to love him for that. It would seem his American colleagues weren't digging the silly performance as much. Can't say I blame him. Totally gave the game away, once again. Have a good one, everyone.
Are these Russian and Americans? Okay.
How you going, guys? Campbell here from Autodidactic. Hope you're having a great day. And, well, just a video about a new idea. I've got a new theory been looking into Tasmania. I'm in Tassie at the
hear it.
moment, so I've been thinking about Tassie, and I was looking at Port Arthur, and I didn't make it there this time, but been looking at the pictures and the whole convict story, right, in Australia. And by the way, I'm supposed to be from convict stock 7 generations ago. But, is that
I think we've still got all the records, haven't we, here in the UK, that all the convicts we sent over to
story true?
Australia?
Because we have all these buildings in Australia, definitely in Tasmania, they're everywhere. And the thing is, most of them are in pretty good repair. Or, when we see the early photos from the 1800s, they look like they're in fairly good repair, right? Like they've been maintained, like they've been used. They don't look like they've been standing there for 500 years or whatever, succumbing to nature, because they have plants all over them and inside them and broken windows and all this stuff. But we don't really see that. We see pretty good conditioned buildings in the earliest photos we've got, which means that there were probably people here living in them, right? And it would have been, a small population, I'm thinking, because, the invaders took over fairly easily. But we're told it was just the indigenous that were here. So maybe there were 2 types of people here,
What?
right? 2 cultures that were living sort of side by side and integrated. Because the thing about the indigenous is their skills for living in the bush, the Aussie bush, are so good. They can't have just made that up, right, in 100 years. So I'm not thinking, I'm thinking that they weren't.
What's Campbell saying here? Campbell wants to be Tartarian so bad. I'm sorry, Campbell. You do want to be Tartarian.
Probably using these buildings. I mean, they may have been using some of them, I don't know, but not.
Campbell thinks he's Tartarian.
But we have the buildings, and then we have this story of the convicts and also the bushrangers. And I have questioned before, like, who were the bushrangers? Were they already here? And basically they were fighting the invaders, right? But obviously, history is written by the winners, so the story was changed. So what are the convicts? Are the convicts, were they already here? Are they basically prisoners of war? So, when England rocked up,
They do say the Poms, right? Prisoners of Mother England.
basically they came with armies and waged war, right, against the people that were here. And then whoever was left, they took in as prisoners of war, made them do hard labor and build all the stuff for them. And that's what we're told are convicts. What do you think? That's just a theory I've been throwing around in my head. So do leave me your comments. I'll check.
I'm sure they've got records of all the people they sent. I'm sure I'll see a program or something on it once.
Check them all out,
program.
Because it's just a common theme, isn't it? In the USA, we have the War of Independence around 1860s, all around the same time frame too, right? And that was basically the North against the South, and the South were the rebels, right? The South is definitely had more old world infrastructure than the North. As far, I mean, it's all over the USA, it really is. But
interesting point, though.
What I've looked into, it looks like the Moors were sort of still using the South, and they've got the same story, right, with slavery. They were taken in as slaves. And again, were they just prisoners of war? And was the War of Independence just a war of the invaders against, the rebels, right? The people that were already there, the native population. So
could be.
I mean, it seems pretty simple now that I say it. But yeah, what do you reckon? Like, is this what's going on here? And this, of course, would that would cut the storylines, right? Which is what they want to do, so they can change the program, give us amnesia. Obviously, when you put parents into slavery in America, they separated the children, and they would have just told them not to speak in their native tongues, right? In Australia, they definitely did that. They took children away. They re-educated them in, nunneries and Catholic institutions.
Yeah, but weren't they the Aborigine children? Because there's go and check out a film called Rabbit Proof Fence. Go and check out a film called Rabbit Proof Fence. It's about 3 Aboriginal sisters. It's crazy what happens to them. It really is. It's pretty sad. I think one of them, they go looking for the sister and they found out she died. I can't remember. But it's pretty sad. But that was my nan. My nan told me to watch that. I watched it and I was pretty shocked.
They weren't allowed to speak their native tongue, neither were their parents. And that's how they stop the stories being passed down. They separate the generations and then stop them speaking their language. So that's how they get the amnesia within a couple of generations, right? So anyway, I think that's all I've got to say on it. I'm going to do some more research. So I'll put some more out on this later, but let me know what you think about that. Were the convicts just POWs, same as the slaves in America? And no doubt so many other stories, right? Because we've heard this play out, we've seen it play out over and over where they do tell us that they're prisoners of war, but again, history is written by the victors.
Nobody wins unless everybody wins.
What do you think, guys? Do you think Campbell's on something there? Do you think that's a possibility? Hello, Voy. Welcome in. Good to see you, dude. Wow. Gramble. Campbell got fat. Yeah, he's slowly turning into Brenda. That's a very good movie. Hello, Stace. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Hey guys, yeah, it's me still July 29th. I'm down by Casa Loma, creepy Casa Loma. Anyway, it's got strange dragon statues all over it and whatever. Yeah, July 29th, 1982, 44 years ago. I got in this bad motorcycle accident.
Hey, did we watch this?
Just turned 19 on July 15th.
I think we watched this, didn't we?
I had my new motorcycle. It was a race burner.
I watched it for a couple of minutes.
GS 750.
Yeah, we watched this.
And
or did we?
I was at my buddy Billy Robinson's, like my best friend. I was at his place washing my bike on his driveway.
Yo, Jeff, welcome in. Cheers.
Money in this huge house. And his neighbor pulls up. And his house next door, Brian. And
oh, nice one, Voy.
His girlfriend, Wendy.
Nice one, Voy, for putting that in there. I didn't know it was on YouTube. Is it on YouTube, Rabbit Proof Fence? Yeah, it's a crazy story. Go and watch it. They literally take these girls and they say to them, we're going to literally, this is what they say, word for word. I think it's, we're going to breed the black out of you or something like that. It's really crazy.
And he said he wanted 3 pounds of blonde hash. So I said, okay, let's do it.
Hey, Fen, welcome in. Great to see you, dude.
En route to go get the 3 pounds of
hello, Melody Z.
hash.
Big shout out to Melody. Long time, Melody. Hope you're well. Great to see Melody in. Awesome stuff.
An Ontario Hydro executive made a left-hand turn in front of me, and I T-boned the car. and I flew over the car, and I hit a lamppost about 9 feet in the air, and wrapped myself around that.
I know I've already done it on this video, Honor, but I'm still not sure. I think we did watch this, didn't we?
I broke both my
But yeah,
thighs,
all right, we watch it again. It's no big
my
deal.
shin and my pelvis. And out of that came 23 surgeries and basically 3 years of not being able to walk. I got all fucked up on the opiates again. I'd done heroin, but a lot of the time we were snorting this shit. Anyway, and then I got all whacked out on the farm.
Yeah, this fence is massive long fence. I think like north to south or something, some crazy length, and they were using it or something as like a path or a direction. I watched it such a long time ago, but it was a really fascinating movie actually.
Pharmaceutical dope, and that was
How about early Australia?
crazy, and that was probably a lifetime battle. But I put these legs through some crazy shit, I'll tell you that. What the hell's going on? I got the tree plucked up. Anyway, here we go here. Yeah, so then went through 23 surgeries. Basically 3 years on my ass being a carpet crawler. I lived with my nurse from my physio hospital for 3 years too. Maybe 4. And then things got a little crazy in my life, and I got back into cocaine pretty good, and the heroin, and
Damn.
did 3 ounces of cocaine on my 25th birthday with 2 and 3 other buddies, because it kind of came and went, right?
Well, that was a session,
I was kind of
Tommy.
going through a little bit of a mental mind job, because when I was 10 years old, my mother died of cancer, and that flipped my world upside down. And then my dad told me he had prostate cancer, and that sent me for another loop, and I was kind of really pissed off, because my uncle, he's 93 now. He told me he didn't think his sister had cancer. And so after 6 months of chemo, it was in the fall of 72 into the spring of 73. My mother died in March, and so did my father, right? Anyway, I seen the chemo take a 42-year-old vibrant woman and turn her into a skeleton rag, and leave my dad with 3 hockey players. Sorry about the traffic. And like I said, my dad never remarried. Basically, he remarried the bottle, right? And so, like I said, my mother died and left my dad with 3 hockey players, and things changed, and now I'm celebrating 44 years of walking on these sticks. If you don't take care of your feet and your hands, you ain't gonna be able to do much. So I put myself through hell. I went through years of drug addiction, and my ex got pregnant with my daughter when I was 27. My daughter's 36 years old now and has 2 great grandkids for me. And I went through hell with that because my ex was an actress and a model, and she had a real knack for cocaine.
Oh, dear.
And I eventually went through the court bullshit, and that was a nightmare. And then next thing you know, I got full custody of my daughter when she was 6 years old and took her from there. Anyway. "44 years, and these sticks are still carrying me. And I even did a 2-month coma. I don't know, 20 some odd years ago. And I even came out of that. And that was a bitch trying to remember how to walk again.
Did he say 2 month? Did Tommy say 2-month coma?
My legs were all mush. And then...
Is that from the crash, Tommy?
I don't know, sometimes I wonder if I'm still in the damn coma. Anyway, I call this place Hell Realm. I got my reasons. Okay, guys. July 29th, 2026, down here by Casa Loma. I hope everybody's well. Be good to yourself, because that's all you got. At the end of the game, you came in here by yourself, and you leave by yourself. Right? And you can't take nothing with you.
Yeah.
So my MO is I don't get stressed out about shit, man. I've been through enough. I've been through enough for everybody, to be honest with you. However, see, there's a creepy dragon. Fuck him up. Anyway, hope you're well. Catch up with you later. That's me from Casa Loma in Toronto, at the moon, the buck moon. July 29th, 2026. Hey guys. Oops. Peace out.
What's this? Oh, I haven't got enough time to play this, Tommy, unfortunately. What is this? Birthday bash for Mark. I think it's just music, guys. I don't think Tommy's actually talking. Okay, yeah, we can go on to the next one. This is insane. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Check the size of this iceberg out, and it just looks like it's AI or something, but it's not. Watch the size of this thing that goes past. This thing here rolls over. Thing's enormous. I think that's the original water line. Is how much it's rolled? Look at the size of this thing. Holy moly. Big ass tsunami wave coming towards you as well. Huge displacement of water though, right? I don't think I would like to be standing here, to be honest. I mean, look at it. It looks like some sort of creature with spines on its back. Some sort of face or something. I don't know. Little nose, eyes, mouth. It's so bizarre. It's like so huge, and thing just disintegrates. Like a mountain of ice. It's literally snapped in half. Yeah. Look at that shot there. Literally looks like a mountain range in the background. It's so huge. How insane is that? Look at the water level. I thought that was pretty wild, actually. I thought that was pretty wild. Massive mountain of ice. Check out Scanner Guy. Seriously cool objects in space. Viewing from a Sony A7 in video mode converted to full spectrum. Otherwise, you'll have no idea. Running my full frame Sony with the filter removed, full spectrum. I'll be speed the footage up 30 times and slowing it down along with the zooming. Yeah, these things they just appear out of nowhere and disappear, like that one. And that one there. Just appeared right there. See, that one just disappeared right there. This one's going to disappear right there. Coming and going. Can't see it. Oh yeah, it is moving. These things are moving. They're moving around, but they're moving so slow you can't detect it until you speed the film up. You can definitely see there's movement going on. Little flash there. Another one. Yeah, it's moving. Something there that's moving and flashing. What these things could be. Just gonna go a thumbs up. What was that? Big flash. This. Look. It's crazy you can pick these up. These are way up there. They're not planes. The altitude's too high. Up there moving in, yeah. As I say, they move so slowly you can't detect them when you're normally looking up at the sky. It's only when you speed up the film. That's when it all becomes visible. What is going on? Again, disappearing, appearing and disappearing out of thin air. Appearing out of thin air, disappearing. Another one up there. That was moving across. Disappear. Oh, here it is. And it stopped. What? Oh no, he's put it back to normal speed, right? I think he's put that back to normal speed. But yeah, these things are barely moving. But they are moving. that? Massive giant. Everywhere. Any fascinating, really fascinating. Any ideas, guys? I think these are these stars that seem to be just moving around willy nilly. Let's check out Lev, and then we'll take a look at Gaz.
G creation. Servants of Christ. So we have the olive branch, and it's quite significant in Christianity. So here we see Jesus presenting the olive branch.
It's so CGI. Oh, you're talking about the iceberg? It does look like. I thought, no, this isn't real. Is this AI? But it's meant to be legit footage. So, you know, the size of that thing was incredible, wasn't it?
So, look here. An olive branch is a symbolic gesture of overture of peace, indicating a desire to end a conflict or make amends. The common idiom is extending or offering an olive branch, which refers to any token of goodwill used to initiate reconciliation. You see, now I'm back to the abusive relationship thing. It's like this love that needs to offer an olive branch. You know what I mean? It's like, well, what happened? What, you know? So we've got the biblical tradition. The concept is famously featured in the story of Noah's Ark. After the great flood, a dove returned to the ark carrying a freshly plucked olive leaf, signifying that the flood waters were receding and that life and hope were returning to earth. So, the olive branch is the offering from the God of the Bible because of what he did to the giant trees, from cutting them down and then creating a flood. peace. In the iconic blue, the symbol of death. You see, this is one thing. Like rest in peace. It's something I've always found it uncomfortable. It's like there's death in death. But I don't see that. I think that it's like, you know, if it's much more appropriate to say, you know, when somebody passes over, you know, be with spirit. If spirit is love, then they'll be there in that vibration and frequency, which is a nice place. But to rest in peace sounds like death. Consider him, all caps. It's all in all caps, but you know, there's no excuse really. So yeah, it's got the olive branch and tree. I think it's somebody's book. Meditations on the sufferings and death of the Lord Jesus Christ. It's not the best thing to meditate upon. You know what I mean? But it's this nature which is expressed so commonly within Christianity. So he's done something wrong. Now he's pleading for forgiveness. You know, pity me kind of style that we often see from narcissists. Then he offers the olive branch, the promise of peace. And here we have the police, servants to the system, the boys in blue with the red and blue lights. It's like that Christ consciousness energy that carries forward, that righteousness that gives them the right to kill, that runs through them. So why you get that police brutality? Because they work through that blue energy, that righteousness. Some of them are Christians. They let the spirit move in. That's when the righteousness takes over. That's when they let another spirit into their own consciousness. So, for the previous series I mentioned about the interrogation rooms, and that there's like a trade-off in a sense of like, you've got the accused who's done the homicide, obviously, you know, like the demon relationship there and all that kind of stuff. But I said it works both ways. So like in this sense of like police brutality and all those kind of things, and you're seeing that vengeance come through. So how it works both ways in that kind of sense. I mean, you know, with the interrogators, they interrogate you know, it's down to them, innit? Because once they give their results of what they believe, you know, then they're like a jail keeper, but still working for the system, you know? It's just that we do need some sort of law and order in terms of like, you know, I mean, I suppose, especially in the age that we're in, but in terms of like, as we grow past it, all these things, you know, like if we get rid of all this government, Christianity and all that kind of thing, we get rid of all that energy, people will just balance out. Like I say, it's their nature, you know what I mean? And that isn't their nature. That's allowing that to like move through them, act through them. So, as servants, you know, you don't have to be in one of those positions like the police force. You can just go to the church, listen to the gossip spells, allow it to block you from connecting to spirit, anything spiritual, the gossip spells, the litanies and all these kind of things are all designed to keep you asleep, stop you from using your intuition, and stop you from listening to your heart. How it makes you into an NPC. You're just a number on these rows. These identical rows. Identical rows of people which are completely unaware of the outside world. Other than the media, which gives them the information, and then they'll let the media sort it out, or the people that are involved. So it's like, it's like the bad guy tells you the story, and then you're letting him sort it all out. Not realising what the consequences are. This is the era of peace. More like the calm before the storm. This is a peace that works in their favour. Because if people knew what they were really doing, they'd rise up. So that's why they need the peace. They need to finish what they started. Servants of Christ. The NPCs. Servants that have taken an oath. They don't think for themselves. They're like perfect examples of what the future will be like if you enter the God of Christ consciousness. And having the righteous right to kill. All identical. And no free thinkers. No independent thought. Just in service. Just a number. Blue. United Nations. The one world. With a flat earth map. Reminding us of the past, when the war on nature began. Which is why the United Nations hold the olive branch. With righteous blue. Righteous peace. Red and blue. For their God.
6C. 60.
For their one world order.
C. B.
So, there will come a time when we get to the end of his life and we'll become a ghost. We'll be separated from his body. And if we've prayed to Christ and we've put the armour of God on, we might not know where to go or what to do. We might not be able to see our spiritual cord or the pathways. And if you pray to Christ, But he'll answer that prayer. And he'll appear as an angel of light. His spirit will come to you as his ghost is here, waiting for everyone who is willing to give themselves to him. And if you do give your heart to him, your heart, which is made of light, because we're no longer in the body anymore. Now we're in spirit. The heart, which is connected to spirit. What the Bible tells us to guard upon all else. If you give it to Jesus, you'll cut it. You'll cut it off. Because it's given to Jesus, it's not yours anymore. You'll see him for his true colours then. You don't have to hide anymore once it's done that.
Is that the same kind of symbol as what the Baphomet does? Like one hand up and one pointing down kind of thing? As above, so below? I'm sure that's like the symbol, the sign.
Trapped here.
Very similar,
you can't
right?
leave this plane. Unless he provides some sort of passageway somewhere.
I think he just holds two fingers up though, two down.
But now, you'll have to wait for his return when he'll raise you from the dead.
Damn, it's PJ and Vicky. What the hell? What's PJ and Vicky doing there?
Servants of Christ. So, thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll get on with the next ones. It's new series starting, so thank you.
And 4 days ago, Lev probably done another one. I'll get that on the list as well. How long have we got? Right, we've got.
So this has got to be one of the craziest things going on right now.
This one's out to Ches. We know Ches. This is Ches's favourite channel on YouTube. James. Let's check it out.
Your dog knows it, I know it, everybody knows it. It all starts on June 30th with this. CERN shuts down until 2030. And all of a sudden you got hundreds of videos of people saying that something changed. That we somehow snapped timelines.
This one's freaking me out because what do you mean it's back to Fruit OOT? It's back to Fruit OOT?
It's absolutely real, and I'm freaking out and bugging out this morning. I just jumped timelines. Why the hell do I go into my wallet and there are 3? There are 3.
Wasn't it just this the other day?
Welcome back to the timeline where...
So they changed it.
It's not just one person, hundreds of people are claiming that they're noticing different things about reality after CERN shut down.
Am I the only one that has noticed since CERN has went offline the changes that have happened? The Fruit of the Loom cornucopia? Bob Dylan is back and alive for some reason.
The Mandela effect, or is it just me? Funyuns.
You can't tell me that this fat bastard didn't used to have a hook in its nose.
Now this theory sounds bonkers, but it's crazy how there's a lot of people out there that actually remember things differently. But it's not just reverse Mandela effects. There's also this.
There's now reverse Mandela effects. Oh god. Some human beings are completely fucking insane. They really are. I mean, I think literally down to this channel, we got Mandela out of flat Earth, didn't we? We literally got it out of flat Earth. Shouldn't be mixed with flat Earth Mandela effects. It's just nonsensical, isn't it? There's no reason for these changes. I mean, what, the creator's bored and thinking, oh, I'm gonna fuck with the humans today. What should I do? I know, I changed the Ford logo squiggle just a little bit just to mess with them. I'll change C3PO's leg from gold to silver. That'll mess with them. I'll make some changes in that book. That'll really, really mess with them. Although the book's been translated 1,000 times by 1,000 different people, it's bound to be different. I mean, what's the reason? Tell me the reasons behind it. As I said before, if Mandela like changed the desert into a lush oasis so we could all live there, and that'd be impressive. I'd be like, damn, Mandela's really cool. Look, but no, he just wants to change C3PO's leg from gold to silver. I mean, you can't show me Mandela effect in reality. You've got to switch on the bloody TV and go online.
Estamos grabando el partido en vivo. Ahí está en cámara lenta. Algo en la Matrix pasó.
So Mandela effect is a false memory of something that you believe happened, but it never did. The monocle and the Monopoly guy. Luke, I'm your father. Mirror, mirror on the wall, and many other examples. However, on July 28th, an account posted a video in which they believed to have captured a holographic goal. A goal in which you can see it happening, but it never did.
Ahí está en cámara lenta. Algo en la Matrix pasó, pero... ¿Ve? Ahí está. Ahí va a entrar, ahí entró. Se ve afuera. Está dentro de la net. Ahí está. Ahí pasa por fuera.
Pretty sure this is just a camera defect or maybe an illusion, but what if it isn't?
Doing very strange experimentation. There are beings from portals coming in and out.
Beings coming in and out of portals.
Yes, they have apparently in the bottom of the stern this portal, this door where they are dealing with all the subatomic dimensions.
On May 20th, this account posted a video of a podcast interview with Dr. Astrid, a Swiss scientist who claims to have dined with CERN scientists who revealed disturbing things to her. She talks about portals, time jumps, and that sort of stuff. It all sounds crazy until about a month ago when hundreds of people started talking about the same thing. A timeline shift of some sort. False memories. Now guess when was the last time this happened? You guessed it right. 2009, when CERN was turned on for the first time. And this is exactly when the Mandela effect was first reported. So what if this is not just some sort of coincidence? Let's try to find out. Let's begin with the basic, and that would be this video.
Am I the only one that has noticed since CERN?
He really thinks that 2010 was the first time Mandela effect was reported. That's what he just said. Way before then, bro.
That has noticed since CERN has went offline, the changes that have happened. I mean, the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia is now all of a sudden back.
What?
Chick-fil-A is now C-H-I-C-K again instead of C-H-I-C.
Well, so the people that own Chick-fil-A, you can't say, right, let's go back to how we had it before. I mean, the K just ain't doing it for me. It just ain't doing it. Let's just go back to how it was before, right? And these guys think they've been Mandela'd. I mean, this is what happens with advertising and stuff. They change shit up.
Bob Dylan is back and alive for some reason after CERN shut down.
Wait a minute, what? It is impressive how many people think he actually is unalive. Wow.
But one that has me really tripping out is Bewitched. Now I'm a Gen X. I watched Bewitched growing up with my parents, but if you remember, she twitched her nose, made things happen. Now she moves and twitches her mouth. Time has slowed down again. Remember, time was going by really fast, things were accelerated. Now time has eased back.
So on July 2nd, a few days after CERN shuts down, another person posts a very similar video, and I guess this is where things start to take a really strange turn.
So, just a few days ago, CERN turns off, and I don't know if it's just me, but the days seem slower. Call me crazy, I don't know. Is it the fact that we are aware that it turned off for the next 4 years, going into 2030, or is it really slowing down time? That is the question. And if you don't know what CERN is, it is a project based in Switzerland. It's a collective of multiple countries coming together to build this thing called the Large Hadron Collider. Now, what does it do? It takes subatomic particles and smashes them together almost at the speed of light. The reason they made this is because to replicate the Big Bang, and find out the secrets of the universe, studying dark matter, etc. And I'm getting a ton of messages where people are saying, hey,
all theoretical
why
nonsense.
does the day feel slower? And I can attest to that. Not to mention, there's been reports at CERN where they said they've been opening up or creating microscopic black holes. So that sounds safe.
Wait a minute, what? Okay, so no, it's not creating microscopic black holes, but it is creating antimatter. What's interesting is how many people are saying that they feel as if time is passing by slower, and it's not just time. You got a bunch of these reverse Mandela effects that people started noticing after
Reverse
CERN was
Mandela
shut down.
effect
On this video posted on July 12th, this man finds the cornucopia back in the Fruit of the Loom logo in Google Earth. There it is. Yeah, there it is. On July 3rd, you got this picture posted by this account. Again, the cornucopia back in the Fruit of the Loom logo. You got this video being posted a few days before CERN was shut down.
Tell me that this fat bastard didn't used to have a hook in its nose.
Yeah, he did, and they took it
Tell me
away.
that this fat bastard didn't used to have a hook in its nose.
Yeah, he did, and they took it away. So what?
I'm pretty sure it did. On July 6th, you have this video.
Wasn't it just this the other day? What? This.
Hold on.
This.
Well, it's there with the K on it. And there without the K, right? Is that a K, guys? There it is. There it is. So yeah, they just changed. I mean, what, can't you see this, guy? You Mandela tards.
What is going on here?
It's called changing the advertising and the names. Like, I mean,
What in the CERN particle collider?
What in the CERN?
What's going on here?
What in the advertising department of Chick-fil-A? You know,
13th, you have
go and
this
ask
one,
them.
Tessica Vision posting this video.
Because what do you mean it's back to Fruit OOT? It was Fruit OOT.
Yeah.
Forever. And then it was the Mandela effect that, no, apparently it's Fruit UIT.
Yeah.
Fruit Loops. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. It was Fruit OOT with the fucking cereal as the...
Okay, so I actually found some pictures of the Fruit Loops with the FRUIT, like she says. Not so sure about this reverse Mandela effect, but then again, you got this video posted 6 days ago by this woman.
Reverse Mandela effect is insane.
But one day, she wakes up freaking out because of this.
It's real. It's absolutely real, and I'm freaking out and bugging out this morning. You know how they said, like, CERN turned off and then all this weird shit is happening to people? Well, listen, I'm going to confirm that this shit's real. I just jumped timelines. I'm going to show you what the hell happened because I'm, like, seriously freaking out right now because this is, like, impossible. So I keep my wallet, obviously, with me all the time. And back in 2024, I could not find my driver's license, right?
Okay.
And so did the normal thing, went down to the DMV, and I got a new one. So whatever. This morning, I'm trying to just transfer over to my little wallet thingy here that clips onto the back of my iPhone because I figured, hey, you know, it'll be lighter and I'm running some errands. This would work. I go into my wallet and I am pulling out my ID. Now, I've always kept my like super old one, you know, back from like 2019. That one's been in my wallet along with my copy, you know, the one that I had printed. I jumped timelines, guys. What the actual hell? I'm actually gonna show you because I'm still bugging out over it. Why the hell do I go into my wallet and there are fucking three? There are fucking
Oh my gosh.
There's the one I told you about, the old one, the copy, and then the fucking original. The original goddamn one that I lost, okay?
Oh my gosh.
There have never been 3 licenses in here.
How is this even possible?
Always 2. I don't know. This is one of those moments where it's like, okay, you see it on TikTok, you see it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's happened to other people. You're like, yeah, okay, you know, jumping timelines and shit like that. The weirdest shit has been happening to me since, you know, the CERN thing happened.
So what's interesting is that in the comment section, you got people saying the same thing.
I think people are mentally ill.
So this guy woke up with 3 headphones, for example. And then you got loads of people saying they keep seeing things walking out of the corner of their eyes constantly. But I guess that this is where things get pretty freaky. On July 28th, there was a soccer match, Argentina and Spain. And a lot of people say they saw a goal on that soccer match that didn't happen. And I guess this is the one. They claim to have recorded this holographic goal or maybe a glitch in the reality. Let's take a look at this.
Estamos grabando el partido en vivo desde la aplicación de Paramount Plus del gol que supuestamente salió. Ahí está, sin edición, sin nada, el video va a ser todo grabado seguido. Ahí sigue corriendo el video. Ahí está. Repetición. Listo. Acá, miren. Ahí estamos siguiendo grabando y lo vamos a pasar ahorita en cámara lenta. Ya, ahí. Ahí se toca, pones pausa. Ahí el balón está dentro. El balón está dentro. No se ve afuera. No se ve nada afuera. Ahí está el balón adentro. Aparece de la nada afuera la pelota. A ver otra vez. Ahí está en cámara lenta. Algo en la Matrix pasó, pero... ¿Ve? Ahí está. Ahí va a entrar, ahí entró. Se ve afuera. Está dentro de la net. Ahí está. Ahí sigue otra vez adentro. Y de la nada... Desapareció el balón. Desaparece el balón y pasa sale por fuera. Pasa ahí por atrás, no se sabe qué pasó. Ahí está, Sigue grabando.
So it actually looks as if some sort of glitch happens there. You can clearly see the ball looks like it's inside the goal, but then someone posted another video with another angle, and this is it. So in this particular video, the ball doesn't go in.
It doesn't.
So I'm not so sure about this one, even though this is not the first time something like this happens. In this particular game about a year ago, we had something pretty similar happening, and it actually spooked the entire audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gigante is requesting a video review to check if the ball went through the net. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the return of yellow went through the net.
Yeah, so that's actually pretty bizarre, unless, of course, the net was already broken at some point. There's a lot of people in the comment section saying that they'd never seen anything like this, and that they believe this could have been a glitch of some sort. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a reasonable explanation for this, but what if there isn't? So I start searching and I find this video. An interview with Dr. Astrid. She is a Swiss scientist, and she has CV list positions at these universities, and she claims to have dined with certain physicists who revealed something disturbing to her. Let's take a look at what she has to say.
With radionuclear research. But it is more than that, because there are lots of physicians, I know some, they're doing very strange experimentation. There are beings from portals coming in and out. Physicists from CERN who told me this.
They've testified to beings coming in and out of portals.
What?
Yes. They have apparently in the bottom of the stern this portal, this door where they are dealing with all the subatomic dimensions. They say there are 17 different dimensions of reality. That's what those physicists say. Some others say there are more dimensions, And now, when you look at what is going on in the CERN, there is a fight from some of the military agencies. Intel, they say that there is a fight on time.
What?
They're trying to change time.
Now, I'm pretty sure that this is all just baloney, right? However, in another interview, she claims that certain scientists already got in contact with certain beings through these portals.
Yeah, I feel time's sped up, but I just thought it was just me getting old. When I was young, time went slow.
Door, open, a round door, like in the Stargate. And I don't know if it's as big. There is one picture that the person is quite small, actually. You can go and look for those interested. Go and type CERN, portal, LHC, door, and you will see.
Wait a minute. So I found this one, not sure if this is what she's talking about, I guess not.
So, in front of the door, they have a room. They probably have many doors, but they have a room and they sit around the table. And I said, so, what happened? He said, well, an entity came from this portal. And it sat at the table. I was like, but how is this entity? What do you mean entity? Is it a person? Is it an alien?
That is an excellent question.
Like us.
Excellent question.
I didn't answer anything. They said, no, it's not we know, we just know it at certain, and they cannot describe it.
So to me it sounds like baloney, but if there were to be any truth to this, then people would start seeing these beings coming out of portals, right?
They turned off the Large Hadron Collider at CERN, and now I see things out the corner of my eyes. I'm not crazy because I commented this somewhere else.
This is what happens when you believe in complete tosh.
Body. I mean, numbers on the comment. Are you seeing things out the corner of your eyes? How many of us are doing this or feeling this?
So it's interesting how the day that CERN was shut down, people started reporting these kind of things, and then there's this.
Seen this video coming out of Atlanta. So apparently at a club in Atlanta, some really weird shit happened. So this guy up here in the doorframe opened the door to the club and stood there for like 30 minutes to the point where the DJ cut off the music and everything. Everybody was just kind of staring at him, and they all
Just some dude from Kensington Ave. It's like some homeless that. Come on, man.
said that he was
just
really
standing
dirty.
there,
He almost looked
just almost saying, "Please, just let me in. I just want to have a bit of fun. Just let me in, guys." And all these are just staring at him.
like a zombie.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
And then this happens, screaming at the top of his lungs, and runs into the crowd of people. The security obviously tackled him, took him out
Yeah, he's obviously from Kensington Ave. He's some sort of homeless drug addicts.
of the club, and called the police.
I mean, that's, yeah, but that's just normal behaviour. That's not.
Many people are swearing
That's not nothing to do with CERN or Mandela effect.
up and down that this
It's called society.
guy is a zombie.
Now this is one crazy theory, and I'm pretty sure it's just a coincidence, but it's weird how all of a sudden in the month of July you got a pretty crazy amount of stuff happening all over the world, including these reverse Mandela effects, or whatever you want to call them, false memories. It's weird. I want to know your thoughts. Leave a comment.
Reverse Mandela effect is crazy. It's so crazy. It's hilarious, man. Oh my lord. Reverse Mandela. The creators thinking, nah, I'm just going to reverse it all. Just put it all back to where it was. Yeah. Oh, it's absolute insanity, right? We should have enough perfect enough time to watch Gaz. Furnace Forest. Let's check it out.
Oi, oi, soldiers. White man Gaz here. No hat for a change. I'm off work, thought I'd get my head on. That's all I look like with no hat. Bit weird, I know, but hey-ho. Anyway, who fancies a little bit of a chilled woodland wander? Now, this place, I'm about 2 miles away from my house, really. And this is actually called Furnace Forest. Now, it's strange, this, because I've been doing a bit of a dive on this place. Now, anyone local to my area will know this place.
Hey, Jay. Welcome in.
But it's
Jeff,
strange,
Scotty,
I've been
Dr. E.
exploring all over Derbyshire and and I'm in Staffordshire now, which is wildman country. Wildman country. And I've come to a place called Furnace Forest. Now, I've been doing a bit of research on there, and it's like a place called the Old Furnace. Now, this was supposed to be my day off. I'm just having a wander through the woods. Well, you know me, guys. I've got to share this with you because it's a little bit of a jam, and it's a nice little relaxing woodland walk. We've got streams and bits and bobs and old world everywhere. You can't get away from it. I can't get away from it. And it's got a lot of history, this place has. It's got a bit of Oliver Cromwell come through here. Well, we knew what he did. He destroyed all the bloody old world structures and that. You know, he was like all the other idiots, Napoleon and bloody William the Conqueror. They called him William the Conqueror because he went around destroying everything. But anyway, like I say, local guys will know this, so I'm going to take you on a little woodland wander, a chilled one. Like I say, guys in my local area will know this, so it'll be a bit of a jam for them, because some of you guys can't get out, I understand that, so I'm going to do the woodland wander for you. We're in a heat wave here in the UK. We're in a drought. There's fires everywhere, guys, so if that come out, I thought I'm going to get out there before it all dries up and burns, because it's getting hot at the minute. I mean, it'll sort itself out, but they said on the news as we won't be getting any rain till October. So, how they know that, I don't know. Yeah, but let's do a bit of history on this place, guys.
Weather manipulation.
Now, the time team have actually been round here, say no more. So I'll do a bit of a read for you, let you know.
Doing their job.
Anyway, the Old Furnace. is a colloquial name given to a historic site in Oakmoor, Staffordshire, which is where we are. The furnace was situated in the Churnick Valley, down there, in the Staffordshire moorlands. A later Elizabethan era blast furnace once stood on the site of this present old furnace and cottage. But I think that's down there, guys, but we're going up bank. So I need to go, Cheadle got me stuff. Like I say, it was just a day off. Anyway, it says here, it had an ancient trackway from 3 miles away, which is Ollington, which is wildman country. And the path can still be seen in the field next to the cottage. Problems arose from the outset. After 9 months, the site was abandoned, which gave way to its old furnace name. So it was abandoned after 9 months. It still looks abandoned now. Anyway, it says down here at the bottom, George Talbot, the 6th Earl of Shrewsbury, whose seat was 2 miles away, owned rights to many mineral extraction sites in the area. His business affairs passed to his wife, Bess of Hardwick. So, the woman who built Chatsworth House and the woman who built Hardwick Hall own this as well. So, it's mad because I've been on a bit of a mission all round. And we've gone round in a big circle. So yeah, for all you history buffs out there, you think what you can like, but I know what my guys will think of this place. I think it's beautiful. And I out share it with you. Like I say, it's my day off. I'm out on a wander. Boots on the ground as always. Can't do nothing. There's people walking the dogs and everything, but we're going to check this place out. Weird having no hat on. But that's what I look like with no hat. I'm not that grey actually, guys. So I'm not doing too bad for nearly 50. But we'll go and check this place out. Here we go. We're going to have some beautiful countryside shots. There's all sorts about. Check this out, Generals. And this is just for the people who can't get out, really, who wanted to know a little bit about Wildman's area. I mean, I don't really care about trading. There was my seat. Beautiful. Middle of the stream. But we'll take a wander up the stream. Like I say, connections to Bess of Hardwick. And also, Oliver Cromwell, you've got Alton Castle down there, down that way. And you've actually got remnants of where Oliver Cromwell actually mounted his cannons up there, if you believe in cannons. Well, we've actually got some mushrooms here. Now, I'm assuming as they are honey fungus. They come from an egg sac. So I'm assuming as that's some type of honey fungus. I don't know everything. I'm not going to take it because I don't know what it is, but it's either a hazel grisette, which is strange growing out to the side of a tree, or some form of honey fungus. So it's one I haven't come across, that is, guys, but I know it's on hazel trees. This is surrounded by hazel trees. And hopefully we'll get some hazelnuts soon, but we really need some rain over here. Right, who fancies a bit of a trek? Just thought I'd treat you to this, guys. Let you see what I see. This is, like I say, this is in my backyard. Beautiful, beautiful area. I'll just wait for these people to go. And I'll take you on a bit of a trek. I know how much you like these woodland adventures. I don't do them all the time. I'm not always out exploring, guys. Well, not always out exploring. What am I doing now? I've only come out to get some tobacco. Yeah, I smoke.
Yeah,
Sorry,
said his wife, I'll be 5 minutes. I'm just popping down the shop to get some tobacco. And he's ended up here.
I do some trekking, guys. Now look at these ancient old steps. Look at this old relic. So yeah, this is Dimmingsdale, Furnace Forest Walks. And I just thought I'd share it with you. Bit of something different. And they just go into nowhere. Now this is in a valley. This goes really high up there. I've come all the way down there, down these steps. And now I'm going to take you a little wander through Wildman Country because there's remnants of old world everywhere. Like I say, this dates back to, some of it dates back to the 10th century. You've got bits of wall everywhere. Loads of bits of wall. Well, let me just have a quick look. Like I say, this is for the guys who can't get out because we're having an heat wave. And what better way to cool down? Come and join the Wild Army on a bit of a mad one. Sorry guys. Let me just work out when this was, there's my gallery. Let me just check this out. 2004, so... they found pottery here that dates back to the 13th and 14th century, which was well established on the site in the medieval period. A sherd of late Saxon pottery hinted that iron working on the site may date back to the 10th or 11th centuries. So yeah, there you go, Generals. Bit of narrative for you. I mean, is this actually as old as they say? I mean, nobody was about back then, but I'm not here for that. Today I'm here to bring you guys on a little wild mission. Share a bit of wildman country with you. Like I say, a lot of you don't get out to see there. I mean, the guys in America have never seen there. I'm going to try and navigate my way around all this. We'll see what little mushrooms we can find. We'll see what bits of foraging we can do. Got some beautiful nature shots in. Some of these awesome old trees. Are they old? Who knows? Nobody was about, was they? Somebody's been down here building. Built themselves a nice little shelter here. I just thought I'd do a bit of something different for you guys. You know? Bit of a nature wander. Bit of a woodland wander with the Wild Army. But you just can't seem to get away from old world. I mean, there's bits of wall everywhere. Wall that dates back to the 10th century, 11th century, 15th, 14th. Bess of Hardwick, Earl of Shrewsbury, William the Conqueror. All the usual suspects, you know. Yes, beautiful clear water. Let that cool you down, soldiers. Hope everybody's feeling all right. A lot of people saying they're feeling anxious at the minute and a bit stressed out. So, I'm here to guide you through it, guys. I'm here to take you on a bit of a wander. Check out some beautiful nature. And have a bit of a chat. So, yeah, a lot of people are feeling it. Is it the moon? I know we had a full moon last night, which explains a lot. That sends people loopy. Let's take a look at these little dirt tracks. We'll see what birds we can find. Animals, and there's probably going to be a couple of people about, but I've left it quite late, guys, so I'm hoping that we get the place to ourselves. A few sound effects there for you. And this is what I do. Like I say, I'm off work, so what better way? I wish Mrs. Wildman would have come with me today, but she won't be on camera. She hates it. Bless her. Right. Where do we go? Now I'll take a little look down this path because it cascades all the way down this valley. And you've got a few little waterfalls. Now there isn't much water running at the minute, but we'll see what we can find. Make sure to breath when you're talking. You can hear water, guys. I think it's running over there. We need to go and check it out because, like I say, there's little waterfalls. And they're really old. You can tell they're really old. Or are they really? I don't know. I'm mind blown with a lot of the stuff we find. So yeah, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you like this sort of stuff. I will share some more little woodland wonders with you. I mean, look at this birch tree. This is what I usually get my chagga mushroom off. It grows on birch, but look, I've never seen a birch tree join like that.
Oh wow.
It's made a bench. Look at that, how cool is that? You've got like a natural birch tree bench. Awesome. Big shout out to...
was that grafted on there when it was really little?
Peter's a bit of a nature one for you guys.
I mean, that's...
I'll put this on the
bizarre,
Facebook.
wasn't it?
Now, a lot of you probably aren't
Never seen that
interested in this type of stuff, but I'm just letting you know what I'm all about, what I do on my days off.
Just check the chat.
Because it is a bit chaotic. Some of the places I go, the train rides, the bus journeys.
I welcome you, Dan.
Some of the people, man. And sometimes you just have to get away.
Shout out to everyone still in the chat.
Places like that. Detox your mind. Bit of a nature reality check, really. And you know why it's good for your lungs? There's so much oxygen and CO2 coming off these trees. You know? And I couldn't leave you out, guys. Couldn't leave you out. I thought I'm going to have to do a bit. I'm going to have to get the camera out, show the wild army what I got up to. Like I say, this is in my backyard. I could have walked here, really. Look at the walls. I've got to walk home though. Like I say, I've got to go shop on the way back. Kill two birds with one stone, as they say. Take a little track down here. Not slipping on my ass. Right. I think I've come the wrong way here, guys. But I'll show you what I can. Maybe a big shout out to Denise, Mr. Steve, Burn Drifter. I do too. If I miss any of you out, guys, I'm sorry. So many of you keep in contact with. And I'll see you all in chat and I'll be like, oh God, I've missed that guy, I've missed that guy, I've missed that. Man. Mazzy, there's loads of you. All the guys from work, Carlos, Gaz, Wazzy, all the load, all line. Take you on a bit of a mission, eh? Let this cool you down. Heat wave, what heat wave? Check this wall out, what a rally. On black, ain't chewed on. So many little sweat flies down here kicking the ass. How old's that, guys? You know me, I like it right down into it. Share it with you best I can, but I'm dipping the camera in there. Get a bit on the lens. This old wall everywhere. Everywhere. Don't know how big this place was, how much is buried underneath it. I should say quite a lot for how many walls we've got. They're everywhere. There's quite a bit more look at yet. So bear with. Thought it was a bit of something different. And you've got the other one here, which is little cascade. You're going to see more now, guys. There's people coming about now. You just have to bit of foraging, bit of mushrooms. Sharing a bit of love with you guys. I'm no new ager, I'm not a new ager. Well, I do think you're all awesome. I don't even know what new age is anymore. I mean, this is new concrete, obviously. New concrete, old concrete. It's older. I mean, you've got all sorts here, like big chunk there. An old gate post here. Ancient old gate post. Keep feeling like there's insects on me. What's this here? I thought that was a piece of tree, but that's actually another stone sticking up. You know? So I'm not sure what would have gone here. There's one big post there, another big post here. All rocks underneath it. There's rocks go all the way up there, guys. We'll just take a look along here. Hi guys. Hello. Just doing a bit of history on the place. It's an old place. Look at this, generals. Some awesome people about. Like a brand new couple, aren't they? Bless them. They could learn some stuff, some of these older ones, but they killed them all off in bloody 2020, 2019, killed all the knowledge off, didn't they? So, all the old ways are pretty much disappearing. I'm out there trying to relearn them. You guys relearn our old ways, because who knows when we get.
Where this river is.
Look at these old walls. Ancient.
The side that he's standing on, more like a little kind of like beach.
Like I say, I'm not too far.
Really got like a
towers, but I've been all round there.
In a way, like your traditional sort of river bank with reeds and it. How weird is that?
Nice and quiet, Jamrels. Awesome. We've got like a little beach here. I know where I'm coming when it gets a bit too hot.
Oh, looks like a good bit of barbel fishing in there. Chub, a few chub in there.
There was a load of kids down here, Josh, which was awesome to see, because you don't see them out much. You know, a lot of people are on their summer holidays. And this is my summer holiday. Checking out the world. Questioning everything. Looking for hidden history. Wildlife. Foraging. Learning. Every day's a school day, guys. Like I said in my last bit, I come into this world as a child and I'll leave this world as a child, because that's what we're supposed to. Never take anything for granted. And relearn everything, because we've been taught a load of crap. I think people are beginning to realise it now. Tell us absolutely anything. It's so easy to rewrite history. Knocking places down as we speak. Changing all the books as we speak. In fact, all the books are disappearing. It's all going online. So it's even easier to change. And all this younger generation.
Yeah, they think they're being Mandela'd.
It's the other piece. It cascades all the way down. Now on the right type of day, when we've had a lot of rain, I might come down here in winter and show you, because strips it all bare. So we're going up to the old furnace now. I'll see if I can make it up to it. But there you go, you've got Newton and Bradley, Oakamore, Broadway, old furnace. So we'll go and try and make it to the old furnace. Another waterfall up there. They're in running at the minute, but massive old rally, isn't it? Channel running down there. Like I say, this one's more of a wander just for the guys who can't get out and about. It is an old world explore, either way, but I can't get away from it. Even the ducks are looking for old world, but under there they're rummaging. So yeah, if anyone's interested in this place, I don't really like saying where these places are, to be fair, Jamrels, because you get a load of people come down, they completely ruin it. They go nuts, they set fires, they spray, it's a nightmare. Yeah. Here guys, here's a nice little treat for us. It's a young one. This is actually chicken of the woods, guys. That's an edible, that is. I'm not going to take it because I don't need it. So why take it? I can't be doing with these foragers that go out and they take stuff just for granted. Take it for the fun of it.
They're taking it
guys, if you don't need
for the camera, right? That's what they're doing. Yeah. If they don't eat it, that's terrible. If they're just picking it just for the camera.
That's a chicken substitute for the people who are vegans.
Take it home and eat it.
Right? It's only a young one. Look at that. Look at the colours.
Beautiful.
Member of the polypore family. That is defo chicken of the woods.
Chicken of the
Don't
woods.
Get me wrong, I do get some of my mushrooms wrong, guys, because I'm still learning myself. But I've learnt enough to survive. Right. And I could survive off that. That'd be a lifeline, that would, if I was stuck out here. Little bit of a fry up. Little bit of checking of the woods. Here you've actually got rowan berries. I'm surprised there's any berries at all, because we've had no rain. Blackberries are coming out a little bit. That's a rowan tree. There are rowan berries. They are edible, but you do have to really process them well, because a lot of these berries have got cyanide in them.
Damn.
So you really have to be careful. You've got to learn what you're doing. You've got to know what you're doing. We're all still learning.
How'd you process them? Boil them or
now,
something?
I was going to go that way, soldiers, the other side, but you wouldn't get to see much. Whereas this side, you do actually get to see a bit of these beautiful mill pools, furnace pools, whatever they bloody are. Like I say, guys in my local area, if you've ever wondered where Furnace Forest is, I'm showing you. But it's well worth a trip if you've got nothing to do. Get yourself down here. But treat the place nice, eh? This is wild man country. We're all wild men round here, so. Oh, this looks a bit skaggy. Check it out. I don't know if I can make it across that. I could have done with doing a crossover, really.
Be careful.
I really don't want to fall off there.
No, you don't want to get.
Not really.
It looks a bit scary. It looks a bit. I don't know. You might go for a burn if you go on. You'll end up down there, Gaz.
How old's this wall? Like I say, when it's all cascading down, it's absolutely awesome. And it's just a relic buried beneath Demingsdale. Well, a lot of people go to Demingsdale and they just go to the Ramblers Retreat for a meal, and a lot of them don't make it up this far. Not for me. Because I'm always bloody walking, always out in it, learning it. Learning you guys along the way. Hope you're enjoying this little explore, Generals. Oh, they say in the chat if you like it. Like I say, a bit off the cuff. I've just come out for a wander, really. And I thought, you know what? Guys over the pond would love the little bit of British countryside. Try and find some nature for you guys. Well, it's everywhere. But some wildlife. There was a big heron down here when it come down, but whether he's still there, I don't know. I've probably baggered off. We'll see. See if I can get a shot of something. Something wild. No, I think the heron's gone. No point going down there. And there's a little house up here. There's all the light ferns and ferns. Massive. So much wild food around. Which I'm surprised about. Like that chicken in the woods, I'm surprised at that because it's been so dry. Good old oak tree there. Good old oaky dokie. Birch. And you know what? I don't care what time I go home tonight. It can go dark if it wants. I've got all I need in my bag. Oh, rally cup there, look.
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure if that's the old blast furnace house or what. I don't think it is. I think the old furnace house is further up, but that's nestled away. I tried doing an urban explorer on that in the past, guys, and some bloke come out. I thought it was abandoned.
Someone's living in there, damn.
Obviously not. That's how I started out. I started out urban exploring. Learning to forage, urban exploring, wild camping and bushcraft and ended up realising
I love all that sort of stuff, actually.
not everything's as it seems.
I watch it quite often. All that.
Man, I could walk across that. Like I say, got a bit
Always
more
good to
see
watch
up
the
here.
odd foraging video,
sort of shots.
survival video.
More ducks down here. Wish I could have seen that heron. You know, cross over in a minute. I can hear more running water. Look at these guys. I swear squirrels are chucking stuff at me. And no, that's not chugga mushroom, Generals. Size of that. Can you imagine if that was chugga mushroom? I'd be up that tree like a shot, picking bits off it.
A branch was or something, wasn't it?
If you don't know what I'm on about, just research chugga mushroom. Plenty of benefits. Yeah, another little crevice down here. Let's make our way down here.
Hey, welcome back to Chile. Welcome back. Good to see you, man. Chills are still in there. Chairs are still in there. Graham, Schlo, Dr. E. There's Ricardo. That's it. Then.
This looks even older.
Oh, okay, Sandra. Appreciate you listening in. I really do. Yeah, prayers. Honestly, such a young age.
Anxiety now. Are we all?
We're all going to put prayers.
A lot of people have been saying how anxious they are. That's why I thought.
Liver and spinal. Wow.
I'll take everybody out on a mesh.
Holy moly.
We'll just go and get rid of that anxiety.
Yeah, I'm glad you got in touch with Chills anyway, Sandra. It's a good idea. I went through something similar, probably not as serious, to be honest.
Come and talk to the trees.
Mine was something a bit different, but yeah, we're all praying for her, for sure.
Listen to the water. Taking the energy.
Rena. Blessings to Rena. Oh, she comes through.
I've got a cross there. Have we got a cross there? I don't know what we got. Yeah, we've got a cross there. So here's another drop down. So we're coming up now, we're making our way up.
So you probably heard what I said earlier then, Sandra. I probably don't have to go through that again. Yeah.
Furnace. That's only rude. You would have had a big turn on that.
Okay, fantastic.
Up, I suppose. New old world engineering. Like I say, that's what I am. I'm an old world explorer. I just thought I'd take you on a local one today. I wasn't going to do a video, but anyway, here's what it is. I just hope you're not bored. Make way through here.
Hey, take care, Graham. Have a great day, dude. Have a good weekend.
Other little nugs we can find. Another
Tommy's in the house.
Here. I think this drops down again. Let's see what time I'm on. 31. A little bit more to see. Insects bloody chewed on me. Taking you out on a wild mission. a big drop down. Comes the wind. I could have done with some smell-o-vision for you guys so you could smell the woodland. Down there. Another one. Another relic down there. And check that out. Hear it running all the way down, it's awesome. Maybe a little bit quicker really. I mean, look at these old roadways. Really old. Right. Get down here. Let's see what we can find. Bit muddy. Channel. Another waterfall. So glad this is all running for you guys, because I thought it was going to be all dried up.
Beautiful little place.
Channel here. Would have been a channel going off there. Shit. Oh, great. You go down and you've got to go back up. Bloody nightmare. Bear with me guys. Bloody trees. Get out of it. Things you bloody do. Little pathways, walkways everywhere. So yeah, I don't know how old this place actually is. Somebody will have the idea, the answer. To Alton Abbey.
Alton Abbey?
Well, can't go there guys. And to be fair, I don't think Alton Abbey's there anymore. I know Croxton is. Oh no. Things you do, eh? Look, nature's handle. Awesome. Oh my god. No mushrooms down here. Good old modern park. No good to no one. Bloody eyesore. Got all that beauty and then someone stuck a big old concrete bloody pipe down there. Come on generals. I'm not sure what you'll make of this vid. You'll probably all unsubscribe because it's like, it's boring. I don't see this as boring, generals. It's just a nature one. Bit of something different. Looking for shrooms. And a lot of you wanted foraging vids. I suppose this has had a bit of foraging in it. Found some chicken of the woods, rowan berries, honey fungus. Crazy trees. Man, that's a big tree. I'm making my way out to here now. We're at the top end of the valley. If you like this guys, let me know if you want me to do the Botman, because I'll go to Alton Castle and do all that side of it. Because we've done about halfway up there. But you know I go around the cities and do Old World City explores. This is going around the woods and doing an Old World Woodland explore because there's so much buried beneath us. So much we haven't been told. I'm just out there trying to find it. Because you'll get your mainstream, don't get me wrong, you'll get your time team come along. I don't do mainstream, guys. I'm alternative, I am. And I like being like that. So you'll either agree with me, disagree with me. But I'm more of an alternative history searcher. I don't like going with everything I've been told. It's hard when you've been lied to for nearly 50 years, you know. And then what will probably happen is I'll probably get a load of subscribers come over for the nature, realise that I'm an old world explorer and go, oh, I'm listening to him. I'm not listening to him. You can't win in this game. It's a bloody minefield out there. I'm just me, sharing my mission with you. You know? Because it's been quite a journey. Been through everything. Been through bloody granny tax, biblical stuff. Been through bloody everything. And then I decided to set my sights on the old history and the lies we've been told. Especially since that stupid bloody 2020 thing what they threw out at us. And they pretty much showed all the true colours. Time to take a bit of power back, yo. Look at there. And the squirrels are still chucking stuff at me. That bloody gat. This old post.
I love squirrels. They're the cutest things. Really funny little animals. Funny little creatures, squirrels.
I still haven't found any bloody chagga mushroom. I will do though, I'll get some. Thing is with me is I end up getting it for everyone else. I'll find some and oh, get me some chagga mushroom, so I get it, people. And then I can't find any for myself. Oh well. Beautiful, beautiful bits of nature. Big shout out to Curly, Carl Alcock and Lou. I'm hoping to catch up with you before I go back work, guys. If I can get to you. And Johnny Cabs, he's off on his holidays, but I'm hoping to get out and about with my man Cabs. I need you to get me to Ryan Bridge,
I've got to my sister's, so I've got to...
Bloody nightmare.
It's too late.
But see what I mean about it being everywhere, guys. It's everywhere. Whole world, don't matter where you go. It's all buried beneath us. Like a big destruction derby. So yeah, I'll say it again. Furnace Forest walks, other side of Dimmingsdale, near Cheadle, Staffordshire. Get yourself down here, guys. Preferably when there's a bit more rain, because it's nice for a dip. And then you've got like the top pond up here, which I'll show you. And then I'll probably end the vid, because I've got a bit of walking to do. Probably got about 4 mile do all in all on a round trip. It's not much to the wild man though. Sometimes I'll do 15, 20 miles.
Guys, I'm going to have to stop it there. We'll have to... There's only 5 minutes to go and we've got another 2 gads to do anyway. We've got the Chatsworth House. Get a couple of little episodes there. So yeah, we'll check them out next time. And let's just get on to this. Yeah, I've got to get to my sister, so... Can't be too late.
The greatest form of control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated to. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the bar, you think you're free.
Big shout out to everyone that come in today. I do appreciate it, guys. Awesome stuff. Big shout out to Scotty Dog, Ches, Jeff, Dr. E, we've got Jason, Tommy, Slow,
politicians,
Annin C,
lecturers. We are in a country and in a world that is being
Logical,
by
Jason. Big shout out to Sandra.
The chasm.
I really, with all my heart, Sandra, I really hope she pulls through. I really do.
Absolutely enormous.
And I do speak for everyone in the chat as well.
Know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the home of the brave? These motherfuckers, they controlling us now.
Banner, you still got the Viv? Yeah, I've still got it. I've still got it. What, the thing that Chris FE sent me, Chills? Yeah, I've still got it. I've still got it. I mean, I was using that as well. Yeah, I was using that. I was everything. I attacked it with everything, with all my might.
That's the reason I collect so many guns in my lab. I ain't never.
Big shout out to Infinity Brian, Graham, Tommy, to Chill, to Chili. Honor come in earlier, didn't he? Honor, Tarmo, Marlene.
It's also a prominent ingredient in Prozac. For real? How could any government bestow
come in earlier?
Believe in political throwback. That's not all that I'm here to present you. I know about the Black Pope.
Jack's coming.
About the Vatican assassins.
Shout out to Jack.
And how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube. It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the home of the brave?
Big shout out to Boy. Cheers, guys. I really do appreciate it. Awesome stuff. Boys, voyage to Tartary. Are you going live now? Boy. I'm so glad Sandra got in touch with Chills. I really am. That's actually made my day, actually. That's good, great stuff, right, Jack? Hopefully we get something positive. Positive news.
The bird flu is a lie, the swan flu is a lie. Why would that even come as a surprise? Yeah, the beast has war, your wolf made you die. It caused cancer and it cost a lot of people their lives. Do y'all know about Bohemian Grove? How the world leaders sacrificing children
You've got to try it all.
in the public school system. I suggest you open up your ears and you listen. It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the home of the brave? These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, Void's live in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, yeah, so look, Void's going live now. Unfortunately, Void, I've got to go to my sister's. If you're still on later, I might try and pop in. But I've got to go. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, but I've got no choice.
It is constantly telling us what to believe is real. If you can persuade them that what they see with their eyes is what there is to see, you got them. Because they'll laugh in the face of an explanation that portrays the bigger picture of what's happening. And
I just hope it works. Yeah, I know.
5 years I've been on the force. I've seen every kind of sick, depraved act known to humanity, and still, when I see a
I've only got to babysit for a couple of hours actually,
man
so
walk by who has more money
might
than
be able to
me,
get back if
I want to
Void's still
vomit
on.
my gizzards right into the gutter. But why? Maybe there is no reason. Maybe
Hey,
there's just
Cat,
a big
welcome
blue
in,
ball
man.
out there that's mostly covered with water, and we're just going along for the ride.
DJ Ill Will.
Oh, this is Mo jiggling balls in your mouth all day, every day. Hey, you tuned in to Fuck What You Heard.
I will be live when Marty goes live. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, boy.
I know you in traffic. Where you at, baby?
Down Rosecrans, 87 Regal, sipping on a gold can, gun tucked like the fetal position. Top dog coalition, coexisting with the coldest, whoever quoted from California district. Been a corner like David Banner, I'm the owner of the marijuana aroma. You smell it, hit a donut, yelling it's me, bitches. Who did it? I did it. Take them where they can't go. Like Planet Venus, leaning like a mad scientist. Laboratory bottles of empty Heineken, telling stories about the ones that came before me. Chinamen squinting this eye because I'm blooded. My shine is bigger than the striker lighting, and they like it him because I like to win, never lose. Put me on a pedestal, bet I pedal victories until I pedal off my shoes. Welcome to the Lions Room, challenge anybody who wanna try they luck, they get fucked up, and all you heard was ooh. Say hello to the little big homie, and your reality ain't realer than this, homie.
Friday. Right, once again, guys, appreciate everyone coming in. You need a smartphone. I know, everyone tells me, Chills, everyone, my whole family says, why have you got that phone? Why don't you get a normal phone? I'm saying, this is a normal phone. You've just forgotten what a normal phone is. Oh, gosh. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I will see you. I might actually be on tomorrow morning, just for an hour or so. Right, we'll do the Sunday roast thing again. But it will only be a short one, remember? So, yeah, look out for that. Look out for that. So, yeah, I will see you till then. Have a good, great evening, and I will see you then. Take care, everyone. You're welcome, Jax. You're welcome. All right, let's start.